Alright, no, it's fine. No, I'll let them know. No, I'll let them know for next week. Kind of slips out there at times.
Okay, afternoon everyone. We'll do our usual split. So we'll start with our defence coach Matt Taylor. Joining us later on will be John Barclay. So
you get to meet you forget the team you did in front of
the table. If you have flight mode, if you would mind please putting it on, and then we'll just
we're travelling like
on the way.
Hey Kevin, how are you?
You've ever been first?
No. Born slow.
So start the broadcast on and say.
Morning. How you doing?
Morning. Thanks.
Look, they've confirmed that the roof's going to be shut. Everyone happy with that from your
end? Yes. I think you want to play a good game under good conditions. So no, we're really happy with that.
In terms of how everyone's feeling, final preparations, everything going as well as you could expect?
Yeah, no, really good. I think Greg has made the change that we do a captain's run here rather than maybe go down a day or two earlier. So I think that's really helped us with an extra day of preparation at home in an environment which we know and comfortable with. So it's been good.
What is that? Is it purely just to get a bit of extra prep here?
Yeah, extra prep, extra kind of session in your own environment. So rather than having to go down a day earlier and not be in your own environment and things like that. So it's worked really well.
And there's so much made about the fact that Scotland haven't won away in the Six Nations, apart from in Italy, for such a long time. And there's this anticipation that this is the moment and the opportunity. How did the squad feel about that kind of expectation?
Yeah, listen, we haven't really talked about it in terms of, when we've won and when we haven't and things like that. We've just kind of really worked hard on looking at our game and looking at Wales and making sure we've had really good preparation. So we've had some good results in the autumn. We had a good result in Australia, in Sydney, not too long ago, where we hadn't ever won there. And so, listen, all we can do is prepare really well and go down and really execute.
You mentioned looking at Wales, the Pick 10 Scarlets.
Yeah.
Is the fact that Johnny plays with them, does that help? The fact that he knows how they're going to, you can see how they're going to go about it.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's really helped us actually. So I mean, you can tell a lot about a player with what you see on the field, but it's really helpful when you've got a player who's with them day in, day out, and also mentally what they're like as players as well. I think that's a really important factor, and John's a real astute character, so he's been able to give us a bit of information and knows his teammates really well. So he'll be wanting to beat those guys on Saturday, but then again he'll be back with them again within a month or so again, so competing with them. But no, it's been really good, and he's given us some good insights.
Do you think because of the way that John does the Scarlets guys so well that may perhaps make them think that they can't rely too much on the Scarlets game plan? He'll know what to expect and things like that, and have you guys sort of fully briefed in that sense?
I think it's more, probably the advantage that you gain is probably more individually, their individual play and their mentality rather than their patterns of play, because as you said, the Wales coaches will have their own patterns, but it's the way they kind of act individually in the games and the pressure points you can kind of apply on them and things like that. So that's, I think, the advantage that we have with John in our squad.
You've obviously had a similar situation over the years in terms of relying heavily on the Glasgow guys. What sort of advantages does that give you going into a test match, having sort of a large section of your team predominantly from one club side?
Well, I think the more you play together, particularly international level, it gives you a good cohesion, doesn't it? Because you don't have a lot of time together before these games. So I think the more you can play together, or you're in the same team, it's going to help you. Just little nuances in terms of how people react to certain things. And we've got a lot of guys who have played together a long time, and particularly you saw those Tommy and Hoggy combining really well against Exeter just a couple of days ago, a week or two ago, and so I think it's going to help us a lot as well.
So is it fair to say that as much as this, a lot of new guys coming out of the Wales squad are new at the Wales set-up, there'll still be a bit of slickness between them just because they have that familiarity?
Definitely, yeah. They've done well in Europe. They've done well domestically, so yeah, they'll be confident as such. So.
You would imagine that they're going to be targeting Scotland scrum. There's been so much talk about the injuries and whatnot. The fact that you've got the experienced campaigners who you've seen it all before. How crucial is that this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. I think we look at the front row that we've chosen. Those guys have done very well for all their clubs. You know, so look at Gordy Reid. He's scrummaging really well for London Irish. You know, John Welsh has done a good job. He did a good job against Exeter the other week. And Rambo's been, you know, a standout for Edinburgh. So we're really confident in our scrum. Dan McFarlane's done a great job. He's a great forwards coach, and you know, we're really looking forward to the challenge. And you know, we're backing our scrum to do really well.
There's been so much said about the way that Scotland have attacked in recent months, but how do you assess how the boys are sort of looking defensively?
Defensively, yeah. Listen, we've prepared really well. We know Wales pass the ball a lot. They also offload a lot. So we've worked really hard on our space and our line speed. We're going to be we won't be sitting back and allowing them to play. So that's what we've concentrated on doing. We won't be giving them a lot of time on the ball. So the other area which, you know, we're going to work hard on is our defensive breakdown. You know, so our tackler, our speed onto the ball in defence. And over the years against Wales, we've done a reasonable job in that regard.
Fair to say, in order to allow yourselves to play the type of attacking fluid rugby you want to play, the defensive game has to be absolutely on point.
Oh, definitely. I mean, listen, to go down there and get a result, we're going to have to defend really well. We're going to have to attack well. We're going to defend really well, and we're capable of doing that with the right mindset. And so we've really focused on that.
How much have you had to focus on the sort of atmosphere the boys have been faced down there? I mean, a couple of years ago, a few years ago, you went down there and sort of blown away by sort of 40 odd points. I mean, with the roof shot, the atmosphere can go up another couple of notches as well. I mean, you have to have the guys sort of prepped for that sort of stuff.
No, not really. We haven't really talked about the atmosphere at all. We've just, again, talked about our game, focusing on what we do well, and just really looking at ourselves and putting in a good performance, because, you know, we go down and perform really well. Often, sometimes the crowd gets on Wales' back. So again, we can't control, you know, in regards to what they're doing, and that all we can control is what we do really well, and that's what we're focused on. So we're confident in executing. So.
Is that something you've seen before? You've seen, you know, if Wales go off to a bad start, the crowd comes to them and it has a negative effect? Oh,
listen, I think they're in a goldfish bowl a little bit down there. It's, you know, it's their major sport, and you know, and probably in the past have won a fair amount of championships and things, and when things maybe aren't as going as well, it can be tough for them, you know. So their crowds can be quite tough on them. So if we play well, then that might happen. I'm not saying it will, but it might. So.
Okay, we're just going to the Bargold.